So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Favors. And it's Tillman in at the 4. Now, here is Robinson. 8 points his last outing. You know, the playoffs are right around the corner, Greg. You think any of these teams change their approach for playoff contenders?
Kev, you know, goal number 1 is health. I mean, outside of that, you're looking at seeding. You're trying to fine-tune, but you want to just get it dialed in and get ready for what's about to be a marathon run, you hope, in the postseason.
Find that fine-tuning. Here's Green, following the basket by Stephen Curry. No good on the 3. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, New York's head coach and I were able to chat. I asked about Steph Curry and the problems he poses to defense that fans don't know about. Coach said everyone knows about the shooting, but he's the most slippery guy in the league, too. Constant movement, dips in and around screens all the time. He's hard to locate. And they will have to do their best not to lose Curry in this one. Guys?
Thank you, David. Thompson against Barrett. And another 3 for Golden State.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
Indoors, we talk often about the toughness of Klay Thompson, something that is in this young man's genes.
No doubt, Greg. His dad, Michael, rock solid both mentally and physically. Remember, Michael, a 2-time NBA champion in his own right. Such an advantage for Klay to grow up in an environment of winning.
Now, here's Curry. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Pistons in Detroit. The pass to Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
Oh, the ease with which he elevates Wiggins with a highlight move that time.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Now, here's Barrett. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Celtics in Boston.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here's Wiggins. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And don't discount the defensive presence, guys. He racked up 3 blocks for the game.
Now, here's Green. Following the miss by Andrew Wiggins. And Green gets it to go.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
And guys, if you don't control second chance opportunities, you don't control your fate. That has to be their key takeaway from that one.
I think if you get out-rebounded by that wide a margin, it speaks to a lack of energy and effort, and that's problematic.
So New York ends up going with the new group. It's hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
That one is off.
I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to grow when you factor in how efficient he is already.
That one is no good. The Knicks with the lead. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Now, here's Toppin. He's guarded closely.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
To the paint. It's stolen. Here's Dotson. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Over to the wing. From deep. Favors with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Schroeder with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Right side Favors. Robinson for three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And Robinson comes to help. Here's Knox. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Schroeder passes to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
1:04 left to play here in the first. Pass to Knox. Some nice passing by New York here. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Here's Favors and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Ed Davis.
Well, just excellent use of the shot fake. Derek Favors has put a lot of work into this. He's become very effective getting the guy to commit.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good.
Well, Derek Favors undoubtedly has turned himself into a dependable power forward, someone capable of averaging a double-double in the NBA.
And the Knicks making a change here. Bullock's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Lamb's checked in, so he comes up empty, missing both. For New York, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks, and he gets it to go.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Robinson for three, and the three ball is good. Robinson's got his second basket of the night. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And the basket by Knox.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Favors. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, let's remember, this guy is 6'10", 265 pounds of nothing but force. Go to work, Derek Favors.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one. That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. For three, Bullock. And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied up. And we'll be back right after this. Recently, we had a chance to speak with R.J. Barrett about what was a trying first year.
I hate losing, but at the end of the day, it's...
And Barrett, a guy who's accustomed to winning, at least is an amateur grade.
I mean, he won a championship in high school, could have won one in his only year of college. He's going to be a driving force for the organization to get better.
Welcome back, everyone. We hope everyone is enjoying their Cinco de Mayo as we get back into NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Golden State looking at who they've got. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Jeremy Lamb. Then it's Robinson. And it's Favors in at the 5, roaming the paint. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Lonzo Ball has steadily improved his three-point shooting. He had to rework his form, moving his windup over to the right side of his body. He said, now my shot is more consistent. We just take it step by step. I'm going to keep working, and hopefully the percentages will keep going up. Guys?
I think we've all enjoyed watching his improvement. David, thank you for that. And some changes here for the Warriors. Thompson, he's checked in for Robinson. And Curry subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Curry with the bounce pass. Randall against Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Well, the leaping ability and wingspan of Andrew Wiggins is helping him dominate above the rim.
And here's Barrett.
And how about a 44-inch vertical leap for Andrew Wiggins, and yet not interested in competing in the dunk contest.
Greg, he can really get up, but says he keeps it simple when he does. One hand or two, he's a game dunker more so than an exhibitionist.
Here's Curry. After R.J. Barrett's bucket. Robinson with the block.
Wingspan, athleticism, verticality. Robinson with authority sends it back.
Ntilikina gets the bucket.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Curry passes it to Wiggins. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it so close.
Green, he's checked in for the Knicks. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Now here's Wiggins. 9 points in the game so far. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
How about that concentration from Andrew Wiggins? He refuses to give in to the defense. What a finish.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Golden State moving it around. Favors finds Lamb. Wiggins outside. And Wiggins throws it down.
Well, no one rotates over. Andrew Wiggins makes them look silly at the rim.
Here's Ntilikina. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Handle outside. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Warriors with the rebound.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And then Favors with the dunk.
Favors flying high on alley-oops. My goodness, how about the ups on that guy?
And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 2. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Sometimes it's about the talent disparity, and it would have taken a massive effort for them to even be competitive, and it was nothing close to that.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Their last encounter was in San Francisco.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Dotson's checked in for Frank Ntilikina. And a fast break now for New York. Dotson can't hit. Golden State's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Thompson inside the line. That one a little long.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Curry with the steal. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. We've got 1:48 left in the first half. Curry looking around. Just 5 to shoot.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Lobbed up there for Robinson.
Well, just tremendous hustle by Mitchell Robinson, working hard to find that shot opportunity.
Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Curry against Barrett. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
You know, oftentimes we talk so much in terms of Steph's scoring ability, but I tell you what, he's one heck of a floor general as well.
Greg, he probably doesn't get enough credit for how he controls the pace, his ability to orchestrate the offense. He can create for himself, certainly, but don't sleep on his ability to create for his teammates.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
You know, despite the fact that this guy has already won multiple MVP awards, Steph Curry is still pursuing improvement and trying to add to everything his team does. I love that approach.
Now, here's Toppin. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Davis against Favors. Here's Dotson. Inside, Davis. And the rejection by Favors.
Derek Favors using that long frame to send that back twice on the pipes, Kevin.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
Here's Dotson. It's rebounded by Golden State. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Ball, the pass to Tillman. Here's Curry. Dotson with the rebound. Quickly. Traps in the tray. And the Knicks lead by 4. 38-34. 5 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Tillman. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks out front, up by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back. You know, focus on getting back, guarding your man, and not taking these real.
It starts with a man-on-man challenge. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A dandy. You like that word, Kenny?
You know
it's
what?
a dandy.
My third grade teacher used to say that all the time.
And a lot of fans in New York can't remember the last time the Knicks were competitive. Shaq, in the last 2 decades, just one playoff series victory. Did you hear me? In the last 2 decades, one playoff series victory.
Hasn't been pretty. I think that's the time Allen Houston hit that shot and he pumped his fist at half. He's about to turn 50. He's older than me. We were on the McDonald's High School All-American team together. Long time ago.
And meanwhile, the Nets are showing life in Brooklyn, adding a little insult to the end.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Barrett is out there with Ntilikina, and it's Green in at the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. Favors trying to break free. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Stephen Curry. Great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. You think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, but I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that.
No, we don't do that.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And a physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Curry. Oh, that's blocked.
How about the timing, the rejection by Julius Randle? Read that one beautifully.
5 on the clock, and it's Wiggins missing. The Knicks leading by 4. You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Greg? And the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kevin. You know, very fluid for his size. A pretty good ball handler and passer. I think his shooting is where he's still filling in the gaps.
Here's Wiggins. The Knicks making the shot. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got his 5th rebound in this one. Fires the 3. Favors with the rebound. Favors has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Wiggins against Green. And that one's good. Wiggins.
I think tonight is a great measure of Wiggins' progress, scoring in volume in a variety of ways.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
The Knicks making a switch here. Bullock's checked in. In the corner, it's Wiggins. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on R.J. Barrett.
Oh, what a quick move. Wiggins able to draw the contact. Defender completely off balance.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now. So solid numbers in that department.
Free throw good. Wiggins. And both free throws good for Wiggins.
And the problem for Wiggins, a former overall #1 pick, people always seem to want more from him, whether it's warranted or not.
Now here's Randall. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Randall's got 6 points.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Schroeder with the ball. Now defended by Randall, and the call will be against Julius Randle. That is his first foul of the game. Toppin, he's checked in for New York. The Warriors also with a sub. Lamb's checked in. 3 minutes have come off the clock. The Knicks pull it in. Barrett's got his 6th rebound on the night. Takes the 3. The shot's good from Ntilikina. And it's a 7-point Knicks lead.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for New York. Davis comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And Damian Dotson subbed in for Frank Ntilikina. Balls checked in for Golden State. New York leading by 7. Here's Dotson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Davis. Great positioning on the putback.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Right side, Ball. Shooter passes to Ball. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Dotson. He's guarded by Schroeder. Here's Toppin. The Warriors pull it in. Tillman's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Wiggins. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You look at the Nuggets. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they've been a surprise success, showing prognosticators what they're really made of all season long.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. We always like to break down the league leaders at their respective positions, so check out this group of small forwards with the highest field goal percentages since All-Star. Andrew Wiggins, number 1.
Obviously, looking at those numbers, he hasn't just been settling for outside shots. He works very hard to get a lot of high-quality looks in close.
Yeah, I mean, he is just as effective from any range. You're right. I mean, he's at the absolute top of that list because of the work he does to beat his man to the rim and finish at the bucket.
And once Schroeder was asked to name his favorite NBA city, I believe it surprised a lot of fans when he said Milwaukee.
That's right, Greg, but he cited the strong German culture there. Schroeder, of course, went straight from Germany to the NBA. He relied on his athleticism early on, but now he's seeing the game much better, plays under control, can lead the team. He has had a tremendous amount of growth.
And the first one drops.
You know, I think one of the important things for Dennis Schroeder is to keep trying to become more and more efficient. Let his offense come naturally and improve as a distributor.
Knox, he's checked in for New York. Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Bullock. Puts up a 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Bullock's got 7.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Thompson from long range. It's rebounded by New York. They host the Clippers after this game, and that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Knox misses.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now, here's Thompson. 5 points in the game. But they recover it. Tillman passes the ball. Hits the 3-point bomb. Ball's got his second bucket of the night.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
Here's Toppin. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, Kevin Knox showing you he can be a vertical spacer. What a finish.
Ball dishes to Wiggins. Toppin pulls it in. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Knox with the ball. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Knicks lead by 7. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. The Knicks leading by 7. Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Curry. He's out there with Ball. Thompson is out there with Favors. And it's Tillman in at the power forward.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Green against Curry. Pass to Tillman. Thompson in the corner. Here's the 3. Sinks the triple.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
New York's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Dotson the pass to Randall. And it's blocked. Thompson surveying the floor. Outside Curry. Jacks up a 3. That shot off. So New York will take it the other way. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Kevin Knox knows he's got it going, and he just keeps cooking.
Curry against Green. From the arc. Good! Another from 3.
And that three-pointer pushes him further up the all-time ladder.
He does indeed, Greg. And the next mark on his list is the top spot. What a season to remember. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. So for the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Toppin. Barrett comes in for Kevin Knox. And it's Ntilikina in for Damian Dotson. And the Warriors also making a change. Robinson's checked in for Lonzo Ball. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to listen to the Knicks coach talk about the game with his team. He was very fired up. He said, look, this is going to be a big win for us. We close this out, and we'll show the rest of the league who we are.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. And the pass to Barrett. From deep, Green. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
Curry kicks to Favors. Robinson for 3. The Knicks pull it in.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Tillman passes to Robinson. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from outside.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
The Knicks leading by 7. Pass to Randall.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot. How about Derek Favors in a critical moment, not wavering, not hesitating, just delivering.
Pass to Barrett. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Green. He's tightly guarded. Warriors trail by 5. Curry kicks to Thompson. Back to Curry. Dishes it to Favors. Outside Curry. Off target with his 3. And so Green will bring it up for New York. They've led by as much as 10. And Barrett gets it to go.
There's a strength to R.J. Barrett that belies that thin frame. He's got toughness and the willingness to absorb contact.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Andrew Wiggins, he's checked in for Robinson. Golden State's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Curry outside. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Big sequence there, guys. Curry takes it upon himself to take and make the big bucket.
Randall surveying the D. Basket counts.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Warriors trail by 6. Higgins outside. Thompson for 3. Robinson pulls it in for New York. They've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Taken away. Outside Curry. Beyond the arc. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. Curry's got 11 in the second half. New York leading by 3. Passes it to Randall. Feeds it to Robinson. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That's his first foul. .105 left in the fourth quarter. The pass to Randall. Clock at 6. Yes!
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
The Warriors shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Curry finds Wiggins. Thompson for the triple. It's rebounded by Barrett. And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie bar the door.
Here's Green. Back to Randall. Pass to Barrett. New York moving the ball around. Thompson against Green. Hope they get it back. Off target from outside.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Come on, for your Knicks, Joe Green. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 7. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Allen for three. Randall grabs the board. Outside Harper. So it's New York picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Julius. Now look, you're banging in the paint, but what do you see from your backcourt?
They do a great job of, they obviously can score the ball, but getting us into things and running the offense very well and leading the team that way.
Well, they led you to a win tonight, Julius. Thank you for your time. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.